I want to show you something. This is a real A/B test I ran on the App Store page for my app LaunchBuddy. The treatment A, is performing 621% better than the original. That's not a typo, 621%. And the change that caused it, I didn't rewrite the app, I didn't add a feature, and I didn't run ads. I just changed the screenshots. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I changed, why I changed it, and what the data says after 12 days of running the test. Let's get into it. Some quick context on the app. LaunchBuddy is a command center for iOS developers. It helps you manage your release process, track your roadmap, reply to reviews, monitor your ASO, all in one place. It's built specifically for indie developers who are shipping apps solo. Now, if you haven't heard of product page optimization before, this is Apple's built-in A/B testing tool for the App Store. It's free, it's inside App Store Connect, and lets you test different screenshots, icons, or preview videos against your original product page. Apple splits traffic between your control and your treatment, and after enough impressions, it gives you a winner with a confidence score. So here's the problem I was trying to solve. My original product page had a 0.49% conversion rate. That means out of every 200 people who landed on my App Store page, only one of them downloaded the app. The other 199 just left. That's a lot of people seeing the app and deciding it's not for them, before they've even tried it. So clearly something about how I was presenting the app wasn't landing. Here are the two versions side by side. The original page on the left has headlines like know exactly what to work on next, track progress without opening Xcode, avoid app review rejections with reusable release checklists. These are accurate. These are real features of LaunchBuddy, but they're describing what the app does, not what it does for the user. Now look at treatment A on the right. The first screenshot says ship apps faster, your command center for app releases. Screenshot 2 says never forget release tasks, no stressful launch days anymore. And the last one, built for indie devs, 4.8 stars from developers like you, nominated best developer tool on hacking with Swift. See the difference? The original leads with features, the treatment leads with outcomes and emotion. This is the hypothesis I was testing. Indie developers don't buy a feature list, they buy relief. They buy the feeling of not waking up at 2 a.m. panicking about a broken release. They buy confidence. And the screenshots are your first and often only chance to communicate these values. One more thing worth pointing out. Screenshot 1 in the treatment is the first one visible in App Store search results. So I wanted it to be clear, bold, and an emotional statement. Ship apps faster. The test itself was a 50-50 split. Half of the traffic saw the original page, half saw treatment A. Over 12 days, it collected just over 1,100 unique impressions. Before I show you the results, quick word on how you can make App Store screenshots like these. Designing App Store screenshots used to be the part I dreaded, jumping between Figma, the simulator, and App Store Connect just to update one headline across 5 localizations. It was painful. So I built StoreBuddy to fix that flow. It's a Mac app that lets you design, edit, and localize your App Store screenshots and upload them directly to App Store Connect. So instead of a half-day Figma session every time I tweak copy, it just takes a few minutes. It's what I use for all my iOS apps now. Link is in the video description, it's on the Mac App Store. Okay, let's look at the numbers. The original product page, 541 unique impressions, 0.49% conversion rate. Treatment A, 569 unique impressions, 3.52% conversion rate. That's a plus 621% improvement with a 93.5% confidence score based on the impression number. What I love about this chart is you can see the story. The line starts flat, dips a little around day 5 or 6, which is normal, sample sizes are small early on, and then it just climbs. And it keeps climbing. By day 19, it's consistently above 500% improvement and still trending up. Now a word on confidence. 93.5% sounds really high, and it is, but it's not 100%. Apple's own recommendation is to run tests for up to 90 days to reach proper statistical significance, especially with lower traffic apps like this one. So I also continued running this test. That said, 93.5% confidence after 12 days with over 1,000 impressions, that's a very strong signal for me. To put it in real terms, if this conversion rate held at scale, for every 1,000 people who see the page, treatment A gets 35 downloads. The original just gets 5. That's the same traffic, but 7 times the result. So what can you take from this? Lesson 1. Lead with transformation, not features. Your screenshots are not a feature list. They are a promise. What does your app transform about someone's day, their workflow, their stress level? Lead with that. Lesson 2. Screenshot 1 is your most important asset. It's the first frame visible in search results. It needs to work as a standalone ad. Ship apps faster works even if you never see screenshot 2, 3 or 4. Lesson 3. Social proof converts. That final slide in treatment A, the 4.8 star rating, built for indie devs, the Hacking with Swift nomination, that's not an afterthought. It's a trust signal. If you have reviews, awards or press mentions, use them like this. Lesson 4. Run the test longer than you think. Apple recommends 90 days. Most people stop after a week. Low traffic apps especially need more time to collect meaningful data. Be patient with this. This was one test on one app with one change. But the principle, emotion over features, outcomes over mechanics, applies to pretty much every successful app I've ever seen on the App Store. If your conversion rate is low, your app might not be the problem. Your page might be. If you run an A/B test on the App Store page, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What did you test? What moved the needle? And if you haven't run one, it's free. It's built into App Store Connect, and it might be the highest leverage thing you do this entire month. Thanks for watching.